before becoming a mom, I had a pretty good vocabulary. Then I had kids. And then suddenly I found myself saying things that I never imagined would have came out of my mouth. Like, dude, why are you climbing on my couch like that? Like, why are you bothering your sister like that? What is the purpose of this exercise? Like, whose sock is this? You really gonna walk past the sock like you don't see it right there? I know you know it's your sock. Or my personal favorite. Yo, I just asked you to get this up 5 minutes ago. And you keep on pretending like you don't hear me. And if someone had told me years ago that I was going to be having these type of conversations or saying these things, I honestly wouldn't have believed it because I'm still shocked that I have 3 kids, y'all. 3 kids. Like, I would have laughed because in my mind, I always had it like, nah, my kids is not going to do that. I have it all together and all these things. Nah, I would have laughed. Definitely would have laughed. But now we are just not getting through Monday. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Look, I don't know when it happens, but becoming a mother gives you a whole new vocabulary, all of the things. But look, you stop saying things like, I'm about to take a day to just relax, or I'm about to just have a me day, like on a regular basis to, did y'all brush your teeth today? Can y'all please clean the mess up in the bathroom that you just left? Like, who's hungry? You know what? Don't even worry about it. I'm just going to feed all of y'all. We're not even finna worry about it. We just finna feed everybody up in this room so I don't have to worry about this later. We about to do all those things. Did anybody feed the dog? Wait, whose turn is it to feed the dogs? I don't even care. Everybody. Feed all the animals. Feed the dogs. I don't care whose turn it is because I don't even want to hear y'all argue. Feed all the animals and we'll deal with it later. I'll make a whole chart of whose turn is next and we'll go from there to just rule out all the arguments. We're just going to do it that way. And then my next one is like, whose stuff is that? Who left this in here? And after doing all of that, it's like our brain has commentary all day long. I feel like that's what it is. And like some of my favorites are like when you start calling your child's name. And once you call the child that you need and you can call like 5 or 10 times and the child doesn't hear you, I don't know what this is. Y'all, I do use Alexa. Like I told you, I was using my Kozilla. What Alexa? The child still's not listening to me. And to be fair, my child, when he's super focused, my oldest one especially, when he's super focused, he got those blinders on. He ain't hearing nobody. He's like my husband. He don't hear nothing. So I got to call the other 2 kids. And then it's like it takes them 20 years to get back to me. And then it's an ongoing cycle. And then when they finally get back to me, and it's just like, you got to do all of these things just to get through it. It's just like, why? Like, why are we doing this? Which is crazy. I know I'm not the only person that deals with that. I know I'm not. Oh, another one. You're walking into a room and you forget why you went into the room. Oh my gosh. It's just like, why did I come up in here? Why? And then it's just like that one child that keeps talking to you. Why you're trying to figure out why you came into the room. And you're trying to remember, like, you're helping him for a reason. But he's switching topics so fast. And you're just like, okay, we're in here for a reason. Every time it's just like, we're going to figure this out. Like, I feel so bad because the kids are trying to tell me how their day went while I'm trying to remember why they sent me in the kitchen in the first place. I'm trying to remember what is for dinner, what appointment I need to make, and everything else. And it's just like, okay, we're going to get there. And then another kid says, it's like, oh, got it. I know somebody out there has to feel that pain. I know somebody do. Oh, and another one, like when you're repeating yourself like 5 times, y'all, like 5 times just to get your point across. And it's just like, and you think about this because you're trying to do gentle parenting. And it's like, you asked 5 times to get it done. You know you did. I feel like these kids in this generation are like a new breed because back in the day, we couldn't do that. We cannot do that. I feel like our parents can give us that one look or that body language like, yo, get it together. Like something like you knew not to act up or not to hear something like you knew. But with these new kids, it's like, okay. So then I'm wondering after repeating it like 5 times, like, what am I doing? Am I really teaching responsibility or am I teaching myself patience? Because my mom always told me like, when you have kids, you're going to have patience because y'all, I did not have no patience growing up. So I don't know. I might be teaching both. I might be. We're figuring this out as I go. We're definitely figuring this out as I go. I told you I was going to be honest on this platform. I told y'all that. This is the story of my life, like quite a bit. So it's just like, because low key, after all of that, I'm just thinking in my mind, like, I could have done this myself. I mean, we eventually get there, but that thought still lingers in my head. And I feel like nobody tells you that after you're doing all of these things that you're going to become this expert at finding things, but not your own stuff. You're not going to find your stuff. Sometimes you will, because it's either going to be used up or just gone. You can clean your house top to bottom, it's just going to be gone. But you will find the kids' things because they will lose their things because they're taking yours. But you will find the kids' shoes, backpacks, water bottles, whatever they need, all the things as you need to find them. Just not your stuff if you were looking for it. But you'll be the expert person at finding these things. You will also be able to identify which kid called your name after X amount of times. Because everyone's calling your name at once, and through a crowd, I feel like you can even decipher which one called you. You can also even figure out which child said the lie, left the cup on the counter, all of the things. And sometimes, as of lately, I've caught myself saying this, and y'all don't laugh at me because for some reason, y'all, I used to wonder like how was my parents figuring out like how we did stuff, and then thinking like, man, they got the eyes in the back of their heads, but it's just like they paid attention to our behavior, just like I'm paying attention to my own kids' behavior. And y'all, honestly, nobody even tells you that you start saying things and doing things that your parents used to do too when you become a parent. I'm starting to say things that my parents used to say to us. Like my dad used to say this funniest word. Instead of saying swear words at us, he would say like "that blasted" when he was pissed off at us. He definitely used to say it to us instead of yelling at us to get his point across. So for example, instead of saying like "what the hell" to us, he'd say "that blasted, I told you guys to clean this up." So, and it's just like, did I really just say that? So I'm just surprised, like, of all the things that I'm doing now. And it's just like, it's not even just that, or he'll say, like, what the devil? So I'm starting to say that too, like, what the devil? Like, and it's crazy, just like, how does it come out of your mouth? So I feel like I'm becoming my parents right now by dropping those words, saying, Dad blasted, what the devil? Didn't I just tell you to do that? So I don't know. I feel like I'm just becoming them. It's been a lot. Bear with me. And honestly, y'all, I feel like even though I'm saying all these things to you, and if anybody who is not a parent and you are just joining, welcome. I'm not saying that being a parent is bad. I'm not saying it at all. It's actually fun because I think back on some of the things that my kids are doing. Every now and again, I catch some things that I did or what my siblings did, a lot of what my husband did. And no, I'm not saying it because he's the man. It is legit. Some of the things that he did, it really is. And it's just like, really? But it's definitely fulfilling. And honestly, I'm probably going to laugh about these things years from now because some moments that they did when they were little, I definitely did not laugh about those things at that moment, but I'm laughing about it now because it's just kind of like, that was kind of funny. For example, I remember my child climbing on the counter to get cookies. I didn't even know the child could climb on the counter to get cookies. I didn't expect a 1-year-old to do it, but he did it. So I don't know. I don't know. But it's just like hearing the mom, I need help. Mommy, he took my stuff or she took my stuff. All of the things. And can you find this? Can you find this? I'm tired. Can I sleep with you? Can I go watch you in your room? Or that's not fair. Like all of those things, I'm going to miss it. I know I am because from being so busy and then immediately going quiet because at some point I'm sure they're going to get grown, move out, go off to college, all the things. I'm going to miss it. I know I am because I mean, my family is just, they're so silly. They're pranksters, all the things, but I'm definitely going to miss it. So my advice to you is enjoy the moment, all the precious things. If you are parents or if you're looking into it, it is fun. It's kind of like oh my gosh, why? And so, oh, that is so funny. Like it's really funny. It's all of the things. Definitely is. And honestly, that's what makes motherhood so beautiful. Parenthood, all the things. Like it just makes it so beautiful. It's chaotic, it's exhausting, it's funny, and somehow I would not trade it for anything. Motherhood definitely is not perfect, but sometimes the funniest moments are what we treasure the most. I will definitely say that because I feel like it makes you grow closer together, in my honest opinion. Okay, moms, I need to know this because I've told you all the things about me and what I'm going through, and I'm curious. What is something that you said as a parent that you never thought would come out of your mouth? Let's laugh together in the comments because I know I'm not the only one. Look, we are growing together. I love to see us grow together. I just like I'm sharing my life with you guys and trying to give as much as I can. You guys give me back in return. So, and if no one has told you lately, you are doing so much better than you think. Do not forget that. Do not forget your worth. You are so important. And if your kids are saying things that you never thought they would say, welcome to the club. Because if you want to, I can definitely share multiple funny stories. I actually do that on my TikToks when I go live. I do that on my TikToks and just share all the funny stories. So I can do that if you want me to. Don't forget to check out my Power File Reset Guide. I definitely think that will help you out a lot. And especially if you are trying to get back, definitely if you need it. Until then, I will see you next Tuesday. Bye, moms.